everybody, I hope that you are well. Thank you as always for watching. We are going to be doing a hip opening practice today. So lots of sort of deep positions to open through our hips, deep stretches. As always in yoga, when practicing yoga, asanas, the physical side of yoga, is really important to listen to your body, but I would say even more so in some of these positions. It can be really easy to push that little bit too far. So just make sure that throughout you're continuing to listen to your body, to check back in with yourself, and really knowing, you know, as always, where your edge is. So if you feel like you're pushing that little bit too much, you're going into your pain zone, then just ease back, take a break, you know, just be patient and be kind to yourself and to your body in these positions. So we will get started. We're going to start in a child's pose. So if you just come to bring your knees wide on your mats, big toes to touch. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down as you exhale. Find some length through your spine. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips. Lead with your chest, fold forward. And to reach your hands out in front of you, head or chin can rest into your mat here. And just take a moment to arrive on your mats, to settle into your breath and into your body. And just to start to take some of your awareness to your internal body, to your breath. Observing how your breath feels right now, where you can feel your breath. And just starting to deepen that, breathing in and out through your nose, feeling the sensations throughout your body, connecting to the rise and the fall. As you inhale, feeling your belly balloon, your body expanding. And as you exhale, feel as your navel draws back in towards your spine and your body releases, relaxes. Again, breathing in deeply, belly balloons, body expands. Exhale, release, navel draws back towards your spine. And with every exhale, just allow your sit bones to soften a little deeper in towards your heels, your hips, to gently, naturally open a little more. And so throughout your practice today, as well as being open through your hips, I want you to really be open to the experience as a whole. So really observe how these asanas, these positions are feeling in your body as you flow. Be inquisitive, be playful. Maybe play with your weight distribution. Observe your breath, where you can feel it happening in these different positions. And just maybe be open to feeling or experiencing something new. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just sigh everything out through your mouth. So gently popping some weight into your hands now. Come up onto your knees into your tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees, spine long, the crown of your head reaching forward. And just take some rotations of the spine here. just rolling around in circles one way, bringing some gentle movement in, and then the other way. And come back to a neutral spine. So starting to engage through your core now, and grounding through your left hand. Really spread those fingers wide. You want to reach that right hand in front of you and extend your left leg behind you. So your left foot flexed, toes pointing towards your mat. Engaging through your core and really reach that left foot behind. Engage through that left glute. Option to remain here. I'll come into a bind, just opening through the hips a little more now. See if you can maybe take that right hand to your left foot. If that's available to you, pushing your left foot into your hand. Continue to ground through the left hand, creating that strong foundation. And wherever you are, just starting now to release and sweep that left foot in front of you, coming into a low lunge. As you inhale, come up onto your fingertips, chest lifts. Take your left hand to your left knee and then gently just start to ease that knee out to your left side. You can roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Keep your chest lifted, breathe into your heart space. And we're early on into the practice, so continue to be mindful and be kind to your body, not pushing too far. Left hand comes back down, sweeping your left foot back. Exhale, take a breath in child's pose. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position. Grounding through your right hand this time, left arm extends out in front of you, right leg behind you. Again, engaging through your core and through your right glute. Really push your heel away from you. Option to remain here, or maybe take your left hand to your right foot. Right foot pushing into that hand, bring your gaze over your left shoulder. Come back to your breath. Observe where you can feel it. And then releasing that left hand back down, right leg sweeps in front of you into your low lunge. As you inhale, come up to your fingertips, chest lifts. And then bringing your right hand to your right knee, gently easing that knee out to your right hand side, maybe rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot. Really feel your sit bones, your hips draw down towards your mat. Allow them to melt, to relax. And release. Right hand comes back to your mat. Right leg sweeps behind you. Exhale. Sit bones to heels. A breath in child's pose. Spreading those fingers wide again and grounding through all parts of your hands. Start to tuck your toes under. Lift your bottom up and back, downward facing dog. Head, neck relax here. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Feel that length through your spine as you really lift your bottom up and back. Heels draw down towards your mat. Just maybe take some movement here, bend alternate knees, whatever feels good for you right now. There is no expectation, there is no judgment, just listening, tuning into your own body. And coming to stillness, then gently start to walk your feet in between your hands. Taking a forward fold here again, head, neck relaxed. As you inhale, slowly start to rise up vertebrae by vertebrae. Sweeping those hands up above your head, palms come to touch. Maybe take a gentle back bend here. As you exhale, hinge from your hips, lead with your chest fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, back flats. Exhale, plant those hands down on your mat. Again, spreading fingers wide. Step back into your high plank, shoulders over wrists. Push your heels back towards the wall behind you. Engage through that core. And then lightly roll forward. Drop your knees down to your mat, elbows into your sides as you lower all the way down to your chest, your chin. Inhale, pushing up into cobra. Shoulders dropped again, chest lifted, really projecting your heart space forward. Tuck your toes under, push back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, coming into your three-legged dog. So your right foot is flexed here. Continue to draw your left heel down towards your mat. Bend at your right knee as if you're stacking your right hip on top of your left. Maybe bring that gaze underneath your left armpit. Really opening through your hips. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, sweep that right knee towards your nose. Round through your spine. Draw your mat away with your hands. Then come to step your right foot in between your hands, drop down to your left knee. As you inhale, sweep both hands up above your head. Again, palms come to touch. So really just allowing your hips to sink into this position. Your right knee should be stacked over your right ankle. Keep reaching up, finding length through your spine. So there's a sensation here of reaching through your hands, through your spine and the crown of your head, while simultaneously allowing your hips, your sit bones to drop down towards your mat. As you exhale, taking your left hand to the inside of your right foot, reach up with that right hand, bring your gaze up towards your right thumb. Allow your right shoulder blade to roll down in towards your spine. Option to remain here or again come to a gentle bind, so taking that right hand to your left foot. Keep the gaze over your right shoulder. And you really want to stay lifted through your chest here, always finding length through your spine. So releasing your left foot with your right hand. Gently pivot on your left knee, bringing that left foot over towards your left. Right leg reaches behind you. Right hand comes over your head. And then pushing up through your hips here. Hips reaching towards the ceiling. Really ground through your left hand, creating that strong foundation, roots to rise. Inhale. And as you exhale, again pivoting on your left knee, right hand comes back down to your mat, right leg sweeps back in front, back into your low lunge. Left hand reaches up, taking a twist the opposite way. Bring your gaze up towards your left thumb. Continue allowing your hips to drop, to open. You may start to feel a little uncomfortable now. Use your breath and always be aware of where your edge is. Left hand comes back down towards your mat. Again, coming onto your fingertips here, chest lifts, tuck your left toes under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten out through your right leg. Left heel drawing down towards your mat. Inhale, left knee drops down, chest lifts. Exhale, straightening back out through that right knee. Inhale again. Right knee, left knee drops, chest lifts. Exhale. Right knee straightens out. And then pivoting on your left foot. Reach up with your left hand coming straight into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Left shoulder blade drawing down, open through your chest, through your hips. Almost like you're stuck in between two panes of glass in this position. Really feel that sense of opening all the way from your left foot to your left hand. Inhale. And as you exhale, use that power to open straight into your warrior two, bringing a bend into your right knee. Just bring your attention to your alignment for a second. So you want the heel of that right foot to be in line with the center of your back foot. Gaze on the middle finger of that right hand as you inhale. Now reach forward, flip your right hand. As you exhale, bring it back over your head. Reverse warrior, left hand can come down the back of your left thigh. Feel that space through your right side body. Breathe into that space. And as you exhale, cartwheel both hands down to your mat. Frame your right foot, drop back down to your left knee. We're going to come into our lizard. So if you maybe just want to shuffle that right foot over to your right ever so slightly, bringing your hands just to the inside of that foot. There is the option to remain here if this feels good for you. If you want to maybe deepen the position, come down onto one forearm. Maybe come down onto two forearms, and if you have blocks available to you, or books will even do, maybe even a cushion, coming onto these. So with every exhale, just allowing your hips to melt a little more, to relax and to drop a little deeper towards your mat. And gently releasing, coming back onto your hands. Sweeping your right leg behind you now in your own time. Be mindful, be careful. Spreading those fingers wide again. Tuck your toes under, lift your bottom up and back into your downward facing dog. Just maybe bring another bit of movement in here, pedaling your knees out. This should feel really good after those deep hip opening lunges. Coming back to our three-legged dog on the left. So as you inhale, left leg lifts this time. Three-legged dog again. Foot flexed here and then bending at that knee. Left hip stacks on top of your right hip. Maybe bring your gaze underneath your right armpit this time. Inhaling and exhaling. Sweep your left knee towards your nose. Round through your spine, push your mat away with your hands, and then with control, step that left foot in between your hands. If you need to adjust it slightly, please do. Drop down to that right knee as you inhale, sweep both hands up above your head again, palms come to touch. Left knee stacked over left ankle here. Allow your hips to draw towards your mat, and again, really finding a length through your spine, through the crown of your head, reaching up and simultaneously drawing those sit bones down. And just soften your shoulders here. You want that sense of reaching, but you don't want to be hunching through your shoulders, so just find some ease within them. Right hand comes down to your mat, to the inside of your left foot. Bring your gaze up towards your left hand, taking a gentle twist. Really roll your left shoulder blade down in towards your spine. There's the option to remain here or coming again to a bind, so taking that left hand to your right foot if that's available to you. Again, being aware of your edge, of what to say yes to and what to say no to for your own body. Exhale, allow those hips to drop. And then letting go of your right foot here, pivoting on that right knee. Bring your right foot out to your right. Your left leg extending, reaching behind you. Left hand sweeps overhead. Push up through those hips, ground through your right hand. Roots to rise. And release. Left hand comes back down, left leg sweeps back into your low lunge. Twisting the opposite way, counteracting that twist, bringing your right hand up towards the sky. Breathing in and breathing out as you bring your right hand back down to your mat, coming back onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift through the chest, right toes tuck under. As you exhale, straighten out through your left leg. Right heel draws down towards your mat. Just try to keep your chest lifted here. Inhale, dropping back down to that right knee. Exhale, straightening out through the left knee. Inhale, drop back down to the right knee. Exhale, straighten out. One more time, inhale, drop down. Chest lifts, breathe into that space, spine long. Exhale, straightening out and pivoting on your right foot now. Right hand reaches overhead, coming into our Trikonasana triangle pose. So you really want to stay lifted in this position. Continue to really rotate and roll your right shoulder blade down in towards your spine. If you feel like you're collapsing through your left side body, just lift up. It's not about getting that left hand all the way down to your mat. You want to be open, breathing into those open spaces. As you exhale now, come into your warrior two. Bring the bend back into your left knee. Gaze on the middle finger of your left hand. Pelvis neutral here. Just drop your tailbone. As you inhale, reach forward with that left hand. As you exhale, bring it back overhead. Right hand comes back down your thigh in your reverse warrior. Breathing into the left side body. As you exhale now, cartwheel both hands down to your mat, drop back down to your right knee, coming back into our lizard. So just shuffling that left foot out to the left, coming onto your hands, and either remaining here if this feels good for you, or dropping down to one forearm, maybe coming down to two forearms, or again taking blocks. Additionally, if it feels like there's a lot of pressure underneath your right knee, you can pop a blanket underneath there or a cushion. And just know that this will feel different to the other side. I'm definitely not as open on this side, and that's completely natural. We all have one side that feels more open. But again, just be patient with yourself, with your body. Gently come out of your lizard, popping the weight back into your hands. In your own time, sweep that left foot back, tuck your toes under, lift your bottom up and back into your downward facing dog. Head, neck relaxed. Again, just maybe take some movement if this feels good for you. Any movement that you want to do here. I think I look like I'm doing a bit of a dance right now. So anything that feels good for you. And then meeting in stillness. Coming back to our three-legged dog on the right. So right leg lifts, foot flexed. Inhaling. As you exhale, again bring that knee towards your nose. We're coming into our pigeon, so dropping that knee down now. Left leg extends behind you. So you want to keep a bend in your right knee. Now, as much towards 90 degrees as is possible. Everybody's body is different. I certainly can't get to 90 degrees. So again, listen to your body as long as it's in that general direction. You want your left leg extended out behind you and your foot to be in line with that leg. As you inhale, find some length. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips. Try to keep your back flat. Come down into your pigeon. And if you feel you're collapsing into your right glute here again, maybe pop a cushion, a block or something underneath it just to support through that area. Really allow your hips to open, your sit bones to relax in this position. And as your body is relaxing, allow your mind to relax. In these moments of stillness, thoughts may come, but just let them pass, acknowledge them, and let them go. And then coming out of your pigeon, weight back into your hands, tuck the toes of your left foot under, sweep your right leg back, downward facing dog, find length, draw your chest towards your thighs, take a big breath in through your nose, and exhale, just sigh it out through your mouth. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. As you exhale, sweep that knee forward, end at the knee and come into your pigeon on the opposite side. Right leg extending out behind you again. Just bring your gaze on that right leg. Make sure that your foot is in line. They have a tendency to turn in or out. As you inhale, reach up with your hands. Find length. And as you exhale, hinge from those hips. Fold forward. So again, if you feel you're collapsing into your left glute, maybe pop something underneath there just to support it. With every exhale, relax, melt, surrender down towards your mat. And just know that we're all on our own journey, so where you are at in this position right now is exactly where you need to be. Don't force anything. Don't push anything too hard. And then popping the weight back into your hands. Gently sweep both legs in front of you. Extend those legs out and just give them a nice wiggle. Maybe rotate the shoulders as well. Just letting everything go here. And again, just coming to stillness. Draw your feet in towards your bottom, ground through your hands and your feet. We're going to take a reverse tabletop. So pushing up through our hips here. Again, roots to rise in this position, grounding through all four corners of our feet and through all parts of our hands, so that we can rise and lift. Exhale, dropping your bottom all the way back down to your mats. Come onto your forearms and then lower your back all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest here. Just take a gentle rock from side to side. And again, just coming to find some stillness. Take your big toes with your peace fingers if they're available too. So we're coming into happy baby. So you want to take the big toes if they're available. If not, you can take the backs of your calves or your thighs. What's really important is that your shoulders are still on the mat and that your lower back, your sacrum, remains flat on your mat. So wherever feels best for you, just let those legs fall out to either side. Again, opening gently through your hips here. Take a steady rock from side to side, massaging through your spine at the same time. And coming to stillness. Bring your knees back together. Squeeze them in tightly. Give yourself a really big hug. And then come to extend those legs out in front of you now. Hands come down by your sides. Palms face up towards the ceiling. Allow your feet to fall out to either side. Close down through your eyes. Just really allow your hips to soften. To soften into your mats, to that support beneath you. Allow your shoulders to do the same, to soften, to relax. All the muscles around your face. Allow as every single part of you sinks into that support. In our final position, Shavasana. And now you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. Or maybe start to bring some movement into your fingertips, into your toes. Again, hug your knees into your chest. And roll over to your right side. And when you're ready, keeping those eyes closed, come back up to a seated position. Find that length through your spine. Bring your hands to your heart center. Just take a moment to check back in with yourself. Feel that sense of openness through your hips. And maybe just take a moment to think about whether there is another area in your life off the mat that you could maybe apply some of that open-mindedness, where you can maybe just be a little bit more open. As always, taking a final moment just to really appreciate and acknowledge yourself for taking this time out of your day to connect back to yourself, to give back to yourself and to your body. Taking one last deep breath in. As you exhale,